First of all, we'll learn how to, say these things. Okay. So the first grammar pattern is Eva, be, this. Okay. So Eva, be, this is the first grammar that we are learning. It simply means A is B. Okay.
Sorry, what is the meaning?
Eva, be, this is our grammar pattern,
Okay.
which means A is B. I'm also writing in the chat box parallelly. Okay. So it means A is B, where A and B are nouns. Okay. All right. Now,
Okay.
come to va. What is va? Va is our subject particle. In English, we don't use any subject particle, but in Japanese, we use a subject particle. Okay? When I'm saying Eva be this, I am talking about A. And what I'm saying, like A is B. So I'm talking about A, and here va is our subject particle. So it is Eva be this. Now what is this? This is a helping verb. What is helping verb in English here when I'm saying A is B? What is the helping verb? Anyone?
Is.
Is.
Yeah.
Yes. Is MR is used as helping verb.
Okay.
Similarly, this is equivalent to is. Okay. So this is used as helping verb, which means like is MR. Okay. So I'm just writing it here. So this is how our sentence, is Eva be this, which means A is B. All right, where A and B are nouns. Okay, Y is our subject particle. Now I will give a sentence. For example, I say I am Smriti. Okay. All right, I am Smriti. Now, if you look at the sentence pattern, Eva be this, then I is A, okay, and Smriti is B. Okay, so if I in Japanese becomes watashi, okay, I in Japanese is watashi. Can you please say watashi?
Watashi.
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 So watashi is I. So I is our subject. That is watashi is our subject. So we'll take the subject particle wa, and our sentence will be watashi wa what? Smriti. Okay. All right. So here in the sentence watashi wa Smriti this, watashi is A and Smriti is B. And the sentence pattern is followed. A va B this, watashi wa Smriti this. Okay, so this is the like basic sentence, first sentence pattern that we will learn in Japanese, and with the help of this pattern we will be able to make a lot of sentences. Okay, so for example, now you know what is I in Japanese. What is I?
Watashi.
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 I
Watashi.
if you have to say, if Suchi-san, you have to say I am Suchi, what will you say?
Watashi wa Suchi.
Suchi, and in the end?
Suchi-san. Suchi. I didn't catch the last word.
Okay, so I am saying watashi wa Smriti des. Watashi wa Smriti des. So des is the helping verb, which is coming at the end. Okay. So in English also, okay, if you see the sentence in English, I am Smriti, then in that sentence am is a helping verb, right? Similarly, des is a helping verb in Japanese, which is coming at the end of the sentence. Okay, so my sentence is
Got it.
Watashi ga Smriti desu. I am Smriti. Now, what will you say when you have to say I am Suchi?
It will be Watashi wa Suchi desu.
Very good. Mihika-san?
Watashi wa Mihika desu.
Very good. Pooja-san?
Watashi wa Pooja desu.
Nishant-san?
Watashi wa Nishan desu.
Very good. Sainath-san?
Watashi wa Sainath desu.
Okay, so A wa B desu is very simple, and I hope it will be clear with few more examples. Okay, now if you have another word, okay, if you have the word, if you know how to say Indian, so Indian in Japanese is Indojin. Okay, Indojin. Can you please say Indojin?
Indojin.
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 Okay, so just keep in mind one thing, that in Japanese there is never the sound. It's always the. Okay, Indo. It's never Indo. Like we tend to sometimes pronounce it the way we pronounce, in English. So, but in Japanese it's always closer to Hindi. So it's Indojin. Okay, whenever there is D, it's always the. Now, can you say I am an Indian?
Watashi wa
Watashi
Indojin.
wa Indojin desu.
Very good. Okay, was good.
Yeah, this will come, right?
Yes, this will always come.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if your sentence doesn't have any other verb, right? Then if your sentence doesn't have any other verb, then this will always come at the end, right? Like
Okay.
it's same in other languages also, it's in Hindi also, in English also. Like I am Smriti, there is no other verb. That's why helping verb is coming. In Hindi also, if I say मैं Smriti हूँ, so there is no other verb. That's why हूँ is coming as helping verb. Similarly, this is a helping verb. In this sentence, there is no other verb. That's why we are using this as a helping verb. Now, if you have to say, Suchi-san, if you have to say, I am a company employee, I am an employee, I am a company employee, and the word for company employee is Kaisha in. Okay, let me just write it. So if the word is Kaisha in, how will you say I am a company employee?
It will be Watashi wa Kaisha in desu.
Very good. Is it correct, everyone?
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay. So now, if you have to say, let us see. Have to say he is a doctor. Okay. Again, here also he is a doctor. The sentence pattern is same. He is a doctor. The word for he is khare. I'm writing it. Khare. Okay. And for doctor is Isha. Isha. So, who will say the sentence? Who wants to say the sentence? He is a doctor.
Kare wa Isha desu.
Yes.
Kare wa Isha desu.
Kare wa Isha desu.
Kare wa Isha desu. Okay. So basically, yes. Yes, Sainath-san?
Kare wa Isha desu.
Yes, kare wa Isha desu. The pronunciation is, between ka and ka. It's ka. Kare.
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 Yes, very good. Okay. So again, this, if you look at the sentence, kare wa Isha desu. Then we are following the same sentence pattern. A wa B des. Okay, where A and B are replaceable. You can put any word in place of A and B. So A wa B des is a very basic sentence pattern, but it is very useful. You can make many sentences using this pattern. You can introduce yourself using this pattern, and after like whatever we learn after this will be the base of all the grammar or all the sentences that we will learn to speak. All right. Now I would like all of you to try to introduce yourself in Japanese, where you are saying your name. Okay, and then you can say that I am a company employee. Okay, and since you know Indojin, you can also say I'm an Indian. And then the greetings that you should use. You have the list of greetings. I will give you an example. For example, if I meet you and if I have already met you, then I will say, Konnichiwa, watashi wa Smriti desu. Indojin desu. Then I will say, Kenkyusha desu. Kenkyusha is a researcher. Kenkyusha is a researcher. Since I am doing my PhD, that's why I will say Kenkyusha desu. And then at the end, I'll say Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Okay. Again, one very important thing in Japanese, we don't repeat subject. We don't repeat our subject. In English, we always say, I am Smriti, I am a researcher, I am an Indian, I work at this company, etc. So we are repeating I. But in Japanese, we never repeat subject. If we introduce the subject once, and if we decide to keep talking about that particular thing, we will not repeat subject. So if I'm introducing myself, I'll just say, Watashi wa Smriti desu. And in the next sentence, I will not say Watashi wa. I'll just, continue with other things. Like Watashi wa Smriti desu, Kenkyusha desu, Indojin desu. Is it clear?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, very good. Okay. So we'll start with who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Okay, sure.
Watashi wa Nishan desu. Watashi wa Indojin desu. Kaishain desu.
The word is kaisha-in.
Kaishain. Okay.
So kaisha means company, and in means member. So
Member.
yeah,
Okay.
kaisha-in.
Kaishain desu. Is that it, or anything else we have to say?
If any greetings you would like to add at the end.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa you should say at the beginning, right?
Okay.
Okay. And in the end, you can say nice to meet you. So how do you say it?
So I have to check the notes. Ohayo gozaimasu.
Is Ohayo gozaimasu nice to meet you?
Sorry, that's for. Sorry, I have only written the pronunciation.
Okay, you can see the list that I have sent on the WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp, okay. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, but in Japanese, they don't use arigato gozaimasu while they introduce yourself. While they're introducing themselves, they often say nice to meet you, which is
Yeah, I'll say that. Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Dozo yoroshiku
Onegai shimasu.
Onegai shimasu. Dozo yoroshiku. Dozo is long. Can you say dozo?
Dozo
Yes. Dozo yoroshiku onegai
yoroshiku
shimasu.
onegai shimasu.
Yes, very good. Very good. Now next person.
I'll go next.
Okay, sure.
I'll start with greeting. Konbanwa, watashi wa puja desu, indojin desu, kaishain desu, dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Okay, very good, Puja-san. But you should always say Indojin, not I
Indojin.
sounded like Indojin. So the
Okay.
sound is there, Indojin.
Okay, sure.
Can you say it again? Indojin.
Indojin.
Very good. Good. Next person.
Yeah, I'll go. So it will be watashi wa suchi desu, indojin desu, kyashin desu, and then dozo yoroshiku onegai sha shimasu.
Okay. First of all, it's not cash in this, it's kaisha in this. Kaisha.
Kaisha in this.
In Japanese, we pronounce all the syllable separately. Okay. Like in English, sometimes some letters are silent. We don't pronounce it clearly. But in Japanese, we always pronounce all the syllable clearly. So it is kaisha in. Okay. Can you say it again?
Yeah. Kaisha in this.
And now coming to the last part, greeting that you used. Can you say it again?
Yeah, it's dozo yoroshiku
Hmm.
onegai shimasu.
Yes, very good. Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Hi. Next.
I will go next.
Mhm.
Watashi wa sai desu. Indojin desu. Kaishain desu. And coming to the greeting, let me check in group. Nice to meet you. Dozo yoroshiku
Onegai
shimasu.
shimasu.
Yeah, shimasu.
All right, very good. Next person.
Konbanwa, watashi wa Mika desu, indojin desu, kaishain desu, dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Okay, very good. So, how was it? Was it okay or difficult to do your, introduction?
Not easy, but not. I think we should be able to, like, if we put in efforts, we should be able to do well.
Yes, I'm very sure if you, all of your pronunciation is very good, and if you will do the work gradually, you will be able to speak Japanese well by the end of this course. That's what I believe. Okay, and we'll keep it very slow. We'll keep it, we'll move gradually. But whatever, we are doing in the class, you have to understand it, and you have to give me your 1 hour per se wholeheartedly, and I'm very sure that we'll be able to learn it very well. Okay, now coming to the another type of sentences. Right now we learned Eva, be, des. Okay, so Eva, be, des was an assertive sentence, a positive sentence, right? Affirmative sentence. If we have to make a negative sentence, the way we said A is B, if we have to say A is not B. For example, if I have to say I am not a doctor, or if I have to say I am not Smriti, okay, then how do we say it? In that case, we change des into Deva arimasen. I'm writing it. It's a bit lengthy, but not. Okay, so the negative for this is Deva arimasen. Can all of you say it? Mihika-san?
Deva arimasen.
Very good. Nishant-san?
Deva Arimasen.
Very good. Suchi-san?
Deva Arimasen.
Sainath-san?
Deva Arimasen.
Pooja-san?
Deva Arimasen.
Yes. And another word, is ja arimasen. So we can either say Deva arimasen or ja arimasen. Okay?
Both are same?
Yes, both are same. Either we can say Deva arimasen or ja arimasen. Deva arimasen, sometimes people find it, difficult to pronounce. That's why, I introduced the word first. Okay, so ja arimasen is also same. You can either say Deva arimasen or ja arimasen. All right, and our sentence will be Eva B Deva arimasen. Okay, which means A is not B. Right? So what we did here, that we replaced this with Deva arimasen. Eva B this was an assertive sentence, and Eva B Deva arimasen is the negative sentence. Okay, the rule is same. You can replace A and B, but Deva arimasen will always come at the end, which is a helping verb. And what is va, everyone? What is va here?
The subject particle.
Subject particle. So in Japanese,
Subject
we
particle.
always have a subject particle, that is va. Whatever your subject is, the particle va will always be there with the subject. Right? So let me say, for example, I say I am not a student. I am not a student. The word for student is gakse. Can you please say it? Gakse.
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 So our sentence will be, what should our sentence be?
Watashi wa
Yes.
Watashi wa gakse deva arimasen.
Deva Arimasen.
Yes, very good. Watashi wa gakse deva arimasen. Okay. All right. Now, let me give you a few words. Okay. For example, excuse me, if I say, you are not a cat, the word for cat is neko. Okay, and the word for you is anata. Okay, the word for cat is neko and the word for you is anata. How do you say you are not a cat?
Anata wa neko
Anata wa neko
deva
Deva
arimasen.
Arimasen.
Very good. Anata wa neko deva arimasen. Okay. All right. Sainath-san, if you have to say, you are not a teacher. Okay. The word for teacher is sensei. So whenever there is a teacher, you can always address them as sensei. Okay. So how do you say you are not a teacher?
Just give me a minute. I need to.
Sure. Meanwhile, all of you can think about the sentence. You are not a teacher.
Anata Deva Arisan.
You are not a teacher.
Yeah.
What's your sentence? Anata.
Anata Deva Arisan Sensei.
How like what is the sentence pattern? Sentence pattern is Eva B Deva Arimasen. Deva Arimasen will always come at the end. Okay, the way we were saying Eva be this. For example, we were saying, I am a teacher. Watashi wa sensei desu. Okay, watashi wa sensei desu. What will be the negative of that? What is the negative of this? What did we just learn? What is the negative of this?
Deva Arisan.
Deva Arimasen. Can you say it again?
Deva Arimasen.
Yes, Deva Arimasen. So if I'm saying Watashi wa sensei desu, then what will be the negative of that sentence?
Anata wa sensei deva arimasen.
Yes, very good. So whenever we have to say the sentence in negative, then instead of this, we will just use Deva Arimasen at the end. Okay, the positions will be the same. Okay, A wa B Deva Arimasen. A is not B. So A is not B. You are not a teacher. So Anata wa sensei Deva Arimasen.
Deva Arimasen.
Okay, I'm giving another sentence. For example, if you have to say you are not Sainath-san, if you have to say you are not an engineer. Okay, the word for engineer is, let's assume it's engineer only. How do you say you are not an engineer?
What is the meaning in engineer? Engineer in
Just use engineer in English as it is.
Anatawa engineer Deva Arimasen.
Yes, very good. So the sentence pattern will be like subject, the subject particle, and then the whatever you are replacing be with Deva Arimasen. Okay, if I have to say I am an engineer, Watashi wa engineer desu. If I have to say I am not an engineer, Watashi wa engineer Deva Arimasen. Okay? Yes, very good. Okay. For example, if I have to say I am a painter. Okay. If I have to say I am a painter, then Mihika-san, what will be the sentence? You can use painter as it is.
Sorry, it was I am a painter, right?
Right.
So, watashi wa painter desu.
Okay. And what will be the negative of the sentence? I am not a painter.
Watashi wa painter deva arimasen.
Yes, very good. Okay. Suchi-san, if you have to say he is an artist. Okay. Use artist as it is. How do you say it?
He is artist, you said, right?
Yes, right.
He I'll replace it with
Khare. Khare means he.
Khare. Yeah. Khare. Khare artist
Hmm?
is a artist, right?
He is.
Khare Vatashiva artist.
Say it again, please.
Khare Vatashiva artist.
What
He
what
is
does
artist.
what does Watashi means?
I.
Ah,
Oh,
so
sorry. He. So yeah, it will be Khare artist.
and like any subject particle that we should use here.
He is Khare. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Khare artist. This.
Khare va artist des.
Khare va artist. This. Okay.
Whatever your subject is, whether your subject is I, whether your subject is you, he, she, any third person, or anything, any object, va will always be there. Okay, va will always be the particle along with subject. If I'm talking about a book, then the particle will come with book. Okay, for example, if I am saying book, this book is blue, so book is blue, book va. All right, if I'm saying you
Yeah.
are an artist, anata wa. Okay, if I'm saying I am a student, watashi wa. So wa will always be there along with the subject. Okay, is this clear?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. So Suchi-san, if you have to say he is not an artist, what do you say?
Sorry, I was talking on mute. I'll say Ananta artist Deva Arimasen.
Uh, what does he in like he means in Japanese?
Khare.
So please say again.
He's
The
he's not an artist, you said, right? It will be Khareva artist Deva Arimasen.
Yes, very good. Very good. Okay, so is this clear?
Yeah.
Chansan, if you have to say, she is a doctor. She is a doctor. The word for she is kanojo. Kanojo. Writing it in a bit. Kanojo. So how will you say she is a doctor? Nishant-san?
Kanojo wa
Hmm.
doctor des.
Yes, very good. And if you have to say she is not a doctor?
Kanojo wa
Mm-hmm.
doctor
Hmm.
Deva Arimasen.
Yes, very good. By the way, we have done the word for doctor, which is, what is the word for doctor? Isha. Isha.
Isha. Okay.
All right.
Isha.
Now, if you have to say, you are not a researcher, how do you say Mihika-san?
Anata wa Kenkyusha
Yes.
Deva Arimasen.
Yes, very good. Anatawa Kenkyusha Deva Arimasen. Okay. Who is left? Pooja-san, did you say sentences?
No, I'm left.
Okay. Pooja-san, if you have to say, I am not a scientist.
Watashi wa scientist Deva Arimasen.
Yes, very good. Watashi wa scientist Deva Arimasen. Okay. So, whenever, for example, if someone asks me, are you a student? and I say, I am not a student. No, I am not a student. Then I might say, I am a teacher, for example, right? So you can always extend your sentences. Watashi wa scientist deva arimasen, and then you can say watashi wa kaisha in desu. All right. Okay. Now I will ask the last, segment of the class. I will ask you questions, and you have to answer. Who should we start with? Nishant-san.
Yeah.
Anata wa sensei desu ka?
Sorry, lost it.
Okay.
Anata wa. Okay.
Sensei desu ka? Okay, ka, I didn't tell you. Ka means this is a question. Ka comes at the end of the sentence.
Okay.
Okay, and whenever there is a ka, it means it's a question.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
All right. Anata wa sensei desu ka? You can answer in yes or no.
Nai. Watashi wa kaishen desu.
Watashi wa kaisai desu. Okay, what is the word for no? What is the word for no?
Nai. Sorry. Lie.
Ie.
Ie. Ie.
Yes. So say it again, please.
Ie.
Mhm.
Watashi wa kaishen desu.
Aisha in.
Kaisha in desu.
Yes, very good. Okay. Sainath-san. Okay. Anata wa engineer desu ka? Sainath-san, did you understand? I think you're on mute.
Sorry,
Okay.
I was speaking on mute.
Anata wa engineer desu ka? You have to answer the question.
Yeah, let me read.
Okay. Okay, I'll ask the question again.
Watashi wa
Mhm.
deva arimasen.
Watashi wa deva arimasen. What deva arimasen? What?
Engineer. Watashi wa engineer deva arimasen.
Deva arimasen. Please say it again.
Watashi wa engineer deva arimasen.
Yes, deva arimasen. Again, if I am asking a question which needs to be answered in yes or no, then you should say yes or no. So if I'm asking you, are you an engineer? Then I think you always will reply like this: no, I'm not an engineer, right? So yes or no should be there in your answer. So what? Yes. What is no?
Ika. Iya.
EA.
EA.
Yes, EA. Okay. Pooja-san, so now I will ask you a question about your name. All right. Anata wa Mihika-san desu ka?
Ie watashi wa Pooja desu.
Yes, very good. Okay. Who is left? Mihika-san is left. Okay, Mihika-san. Anata wa sensei desu ka?
Ie watashi wa sensei deva arimasen. Kaisha in desu.
Yes, very good. So you can always say, I am not this, I am this. All right?
Hi.
Hi. And another thing, whenever you are talking about your name, whenever you're talking about yourself, you never say san with your name. You always use it with other person's name. Like I cannot say Watashi wa Smriti san desu. Okay? So just for the clarification, you always use san with like other person's name, not with your own name. Okay, so that was all for our first class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I think you were able to introduce yourself in Japanese. You are able to talk, few sentences in Japanese, and that is an achievement. So if you have any question, please ask me. Any doubt, any words that you're not able to pronounce, please let me know.
It's all good till now.
Yes, all good. It was great to learn few sentences.
Okay, so for now, you just keep in mind both the patterns that we have done. Eva be this, which is A is B, and Eva B deva arimasen. A is not B. Okay, and you just play around with the sentences. You have the words, you can replace, you can try making sentences, and I will send you a vocabulary list after the class, and you can try to make sentences using the list. There are few words in that list. Okay.
Yeah.
So all right, that's all for today's class. Arigatou gozaimashita. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you.
Arigato gozaimasu. Sayonara.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigatou
Oyasumi nasai.
So
Very
this was Smriti-san. Watashi wa Amitabh desu. So I also learned a language today. So how was it? You enjoyed the class, first class?
Yes.
Very good, very good. So
Yes.
so with this, I would like to welcome you all in the Japanese level A1, which is actually a Japanese N5 preparation class. So you can, by the end of this course, you can attempt N5 if you want to in JLPT N5. Otherwise, you can still continue, and then later on, maybe you can attempt at the level N4 or N3 when you reach to that level. Okay. So as we are a little late, I mean, generally we start the course in January, usually to attempt or prepare for July exam, but we can still speed up a little bit slowly. And then we can still attempt to, if you want to attempt, maybe in July for N5, you can do that. Otherwise, at the end of December, you can directly attempt N4 if you want to. Some people prefer not to attempt many times right now. They prepare completely and they go until N3 and then attempt for N3 itself. I mean, in next, that you can do next year. Okay, so this till December time, you'll take to learn as well as prepare until N4. So this is what the target is in general. Okay. So as far as the course structure goes, so as of now, we will start with 1 hour class, and then later on, it will increase slowly as you get into the language, and then you start practicing a lot. Then we'll increase the class hours. Maybe 2 days. If we are doing 2 days, then we'll go to at least 2 hours kind of, and then you practice. And in Japanese language or any language in general, but in Japanese particular, you require lots of practice. So let's see, whatever you've learned, if you do not revise it, then by tomorrow you'll forget it. At least 50% of it for sure. Okay, so let's revise it today itself if you can, once or twice.
Yeah.
So whenever you learn, the same day try to revise it once or twice, and the next day again you practice it further. So that way you'll be able to recollect all your learnings what you've done in the class. The second thing that I would like to mention here, that try, if it is possible, try to keep the camera on for yourself, so that you'll also be attentive in the class. You'll be more attentive. If you'll keep the camera on, you'll be more attentive. This is my experience of teaching and learning both. So this is why I request you all, try to sit little before, prepare yourself a little before when you start the class, and keep the camera on for entire time if possible. If the internet allows, you must do that so that you can stay fully attentive and fully aware, and then learn everything and get everything. So this is my request. This is usually advised to everyone, and in most of the class we welcome everyone to do that. Any other question if you have? Smriti-san is there in the group. You can ask her. She might have introduced herself. She is currently a research scholar in JNU, PhD in Japanese language itself. She has done MA in Japanese. She's got double scholarship. She's been to Japan twice on the scholarship, and then she's one of the best performer in her class, as well as she has been teaching Japanese for last couple of years. And even in JNU, she's teaching right now as a research scholar. They also ask you to teach. So she's been teaching for last 3 years now. So and she's been teaching with us also in our classes of Japanese language from N5 till N2 level as of now. Okay, so we'd like to once again welcome, and if you have any question, administrative question, you can ask me. Japanese question